You guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I did a video, and it's all because I've been traveling, I've been busy doing so much personally in my life, and also I've been having some setback with my hair care journey. I wanted to talk about the basics today, and that's the thing that I believe before you start a hair care journey that everyone should know about before they start their hair care journey is on how to properly balance out your moisture and your protein. You have to be able to balance those two out, because these two things is very, very vital being on your hair care journey, especially if you're a newbie, you're just starting out your hair care journey. So when I mean moisture, now what does moisture do for your hair? I do have some side notes here, because I want to make sure that I get everything. Basically, what moisture does for the hair. The moisture, it improves elasticity, and so that the hair is able to stretch before it breaks. And it also keeps your hair soft. It also, you're able to manage your hair better, like as if you're combing through your hair. So that's how you know that your hair is properly moisturized. Now, like for a moisturized base conditioner, I use my Care for my moisturized base conditioner. Now, on a day that I am washing my hair, I would use, like, if my shampoo, of course, is a moisturizing shampoo, I will follow it by my moisturizing Care Humecto. This is a great conditioner, like, for, like, another thing too, like, if you want to know, like, what product has moisture in it and does not have protein, one of the key ingredients to follow and the back is the first thing I want to say is look at the ingredients in the back of the products that you're purchasing. Look at the ingredients, because these are key. These are very key to being in your hair care journey. So I use my Cara after I'm done washing my hair and I want to deep condition my hair. I use my Cara. Now I would either, if I want to put some protein into my hair because I feel like I haven't been using protein for the week, I would first then use my replenishing conditioner, the ORS replenishing conditioner first, which is a light protein based conditioner. It's also water based, but it also is light in protein because of the fact that my hair is protein sensitive. So I would use this, and then I'll follow by with the carrot, or sometimes I mix the two together. I do have a video where I show that I mix those two together, just so that I can have my moisture and my protein in for the day or in for the week. So that's a good way you can balance those two out. Good things about moisture. What does the good things of what moisture does for the hair? I also want to say you have to be careful so that you don't over moisturize your hair. One of the things too that I want to say, that oil is not a moisturizer. So a lot of us sometimes we mistake that oil is a moisturizer. It's not a moisturizer. Oils are just here to seal in that moisture, to lock in that moisture, but it doesn't moisturize the hair. Now, I want to talk about protein. Now, it is important that we put that protein back into our hair by using a protein-based, conditioner, as far as the Apogee or my, ORS, conditioner. Or, sometimes I would use, after I'm done washing my hair, I deep condition my hair. I use my Apogee Pro Vitamin Even conditioner, just so that I can make sure that I have that protein back into my hair. It is very, very important that you're able to balance those two out. Now, it may seem difficult, but it's really easy to follow. Those steps are very easy to follow. It's very important to, deep condition your hair with a protein-based conditioner at least once a week or once a month, depending on the state of your hair. Now, so how do you feel? So how do you tell if your hair is either protein, if it's lacking either protein or moisture deficiency? Hair that is lacking in protein will be super elastic, too soft and gummy. It'll be too soft and gummy and stretchy. It'll be wet. It lacks structure. It does not hold curls well. You know. Now, if you have too much protein in your hair will be hard. It will be inelastic. It will be brittle. You know, it will break off and snap off easily if you have too much protein. So you kind of, think of it, think of a dried up sponge. It is brittle and it breaks off easily, but as soon as, it has that moisture in it, it becomes strong and it doesn't snap unless you use, force to tear it up, basically. So these are why these two components are very, crucial for your hair. Basically, you can't live without one or the other. You need both, basically. For you to, have a successful, for you to have successful and healthy hair. So how do you correct those issues, basically, if, you are experiencing any of the issues? So if you need more protein, it's pretty simple to correct it. All you need to do is use a deep conditioner, like as far as, like I said, the Afro-G, keratin 2-minute reconstructor. You can use that. You can use either a light or a hard protein treatment. So whichever is, appropriate for your hair, at the moment. For personal experiences, I suggest using a light protein first. And if it doesn't fix your problem, then try using, a hard protein based on my experience. So that's why I use the Afro-G, since it is a light protein based conditioner. Now, how do you correct, moisture? Like if you have, moisture over there, how do you correct that? So basically, abandon all products. You have to abandon basically any products that you have that have protein in it. And how do you know if you have a product that have protein? Basically, you look in the back of the ingredients. You just read the ingredients. That's all you need to do. You read the ingredients. If the ingredient says, it has hydrolyzed hydrolyzed protein on the first, one of the first key ingredients in there, then you know that that's hard protein. You know that's protein. Anything that says silk protein, amino protein, hydrolyzed wheat protein, amino acids, all these are protein-based products. So that's how you know if a product has protein in it. And some products are pretty straightforward. That says it has protein in it. So you will be able to tell if a product has protein in it or not. Also, you have to abandon all those products, and you have to, I would say, for a week straight, just use any product that you have that has moisture-based, ingredients in it and that doesn't contain any protein. Basically, you abandon any product that has any protein, and you just only use product that's only moisturizing. That will be only moisturizing to your hair, and that will give you back that elasticity that you need in your hair. That will not make your hair very dry and brittle. So this is basically what you need to do. So yeah, and then another thing too, to add that moisture, drinking, you have to drink a lot of water. You also make sure that you moisturizing still daily. Like do and bunning and bagging will also help, to balance it out. So basically, like let's say if you do a wash and go, you can, put your hair in a bun, that also helps you to put that moisture back into your hair. Bagging your hair, now you don't have to do it often, but bagging your hair is also good. And like I said before, drinking a lot of water really is important and is very vital too to add that moisture back into your hair, to help you, get that moisture back into your hair. If you can't tell, basically, if your hair needs moisture, if you can't tell if your hair needs protein, there is a test out there that's called like a strand test, and I watch a few of the videos on YouTube on how to do that. Actually, here's what the strand test is. So as I was telling you, this is basically on how to do the strand test. Now, when you pull the hair out, if you have a hair, you stretch it. If you see that elasticity, like you stretch it and it has that elasticity in it, so that means your hair is moisturized and your hair is balanced. And if you're still confused, basically, of everything that I've just said, in total, I would say, what's your current regime right now? What do you do with your hair on a regular basis, basically? If you use a lot of heat or chemical process, or chemically process your hair, it's going to disrupt the balance. Basically, that's what you need to do. Focus on adding more moisture to the hair first if you are unsure. So correct a moisture overload compared to a protein overload is far easier. So basically, if you have a moisture overload, it's more easier to correct it than if you have a protein overload. So I would say start with the basics. Start with using products that has more moisture in them than trying to use products that has only protein base ingredients in them. So, like if there is too much protein, it might take several weeks to correct. So you do not want to, have protein overload, especially if your hair is protein sensitive. Read your ingredients. Read your ingredients. That's the important things I want to say. Read your ingredients. Now you want to make sure that every product you get has a moisture like water-based, ingredient in it as the first key ingredient. Now if the product that you buy, the water-based ingredient is not in it, then I would not recommend you getting that, because it's not a moisturizing based product as they're claiming that it is. If the key ingredient product is not a water-based ingredient. It's fairly easy. If you're new to this hair care journey, don't stress it. Don't stress it. I would say, you don't have to go into the store and try to figure out, oh my God, does this product has, let me like kill yourself trying to figure out if the product has, protein. If it has protein, oh my God, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to throw this to the side. I'm not going to use it. You don't want to do that, You want to just basically, okay, you see the product, if it's a moisturizing based product, like I love using this product for when I'm doing my co-washes. So I mostly only use this when I'm doing my moisturizing. It is a great moisturizing base, conditioner, and I love this product. I've been using it now for a while. It is the Giovanni, 2 sheet avocado and olive oil, ultra moist conditioner. Say if that week I did not use any protein in my hair, I would use my, next time I wash my hair, next week I wash my hair, I would use my, ORS replenishing conditioner. I would use this. Or if I need that, if I feel like I'm experiencing any breakage, or I need a little bit more of a harder protein into my hair, I will use this. And I only use this once a month. I don't use this every week. Some people use it every week, some people use it every 2 weeks. It's really up to you on how much can your hair endure. So, and another thing that I do like to use, like let's say after I'm done shampooing my hair, I'm done I'm done doing my deep conditioner, and after I leave in my deep conditioner, I wash it out. One method that I use the L.O.C method. The L.O.C method stands for liquid, oil, and a creamy conditioner. So let's say, like, as I'm putting in my leave-in, I would use my Mazzani right here. I don't have any of my oils here. I do apologize about that. I will use my coconut oil. I put it on my damp hair. Then I will use my direct leave-in weightless moisture conditioner by Giovanni. I will use that. So that to me will double up the moisture that I need for my hair, especially due to the fact that I am 4 months post relax and my hair tends to get very dry. So right now I need all the moisture that I can get. And like the Giovanni does have some protein in it, but the protein is it's a light protein. So my hair can take that because it's a light protein. So you can mix your moisture and your protein, just like try not to overdo it, basically, like I'm trying to say, just try not to overdo it. And one other thing is you have to listen to your hair. You have to figure out what your hair needs. If your hair feels dry, if it's breaking, then it's because you're using too much protein in your hair. If your hair is mushy, it's lumpy, it's soggy, then that you're not putting any protein, on a weekly basis, on a 2 week basis. Then that you're lacking some of that protein. So just listen to your hair, listen to what it wants. Believe me, you may not think your hair talks to you. It does talk.